Hey guys, welcome back to the Jack Does Devs channel. I'm sure none of you care about this because this is chess and far different from my normal content. But you know, I guess this is just going to be the kind of thing I do when I have procrastinated for far too long and don't have time to edit the video because it's like 5 hours before I need to have the video out. So this is going to be a little bit easier to edit. Anyway, if you are familiar, ignore the elo. I stopped doing chess for a while and like forgot every single principle I first knew. So that's not important. I started out at like 500, so it's fine. It's fine. Ignore it. It's fine. All right, we're gonna play a nice, relaxing game of 300 elo chess. Assuming any of you know what that means. Alright. Oh, I'm playing against 200. He's gonna beat the crap out of me. E5. Dude. Okay, thank you. Good development. Okay, try to... okay, this is protected. Actually, this is actually not protected. You could very easily just take this. That was stupid. Why would I do that? Alright, so the obvious trap would be to go for pinning the knight to the king, but what's unfortunate is that we can't do that until we get this out of the way, because I guarantee he's just going to kick it right back. But what we can do is we can get it over there. Hopefully he can get... Am I wanting to... What is... No, why would I... Bruh, why would I chat... That's... odd. I don't know why I would do that. Or why he would do... I don't know. Take... I'm really hoping he takes back. Okay, so... Okay, so if he takes like this, I'm gonna go insane, because he's probably gonna resign. I doubt he's that stupid, though. Okay, so... Let's see, I can probably take like this, and then he would take like this, but he can't, because then he would lose his queen, and I would sacrifice a knight for the queen, but this would also put pressure on the queen, so he'd have to take it some way. This is actually a great trap. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. I hung my queen. He didn't see it! He didn't see it! Guys, he didn't see it! Oh! Baby. Okay. Castles. Alright. Okay. So what I can do, right? Because I can go over here and attack this, and if he doesn't move, then I just win the thing. But then I can just take this pawn over here, and then it'll make a like a hole, which is good. We like holes. All right, what is he? Okay, I have a bad habit of like getting lost in my own strategy and then like not comprehending what the guy is trying to do. I feel like this isn't threatening much. Maybe if he goes like here, oh, he can go here and fork the queen and the rook. I didn't even see. He didn't. Okay, and now he's... Wait, oh no. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's actually a good trap. No, wait. No, actually, like... Bravo. Do I sacrifice the knight? I feel like having no knights is a bit of an issue. Okay, so if I move here, can I get attacked by anything? This is a very dangerous battlefield here because I can't go here or here or here or here or here. Oh wait, no, I can go here actually. Wait, no, genuinely, but that wouldn't be a good idea because why would I do that? My idea is to get like up here, and then wait, but no. Just realized I might be stupid. It's come to my attention that I might actually be stupid. Alright, so... Alright, so what I'm worried about is the fact that this square is protected twice, which means I can't really line up the anythings. I guess I could push. I don't know why I would want to do that though, because I have a pretty good position, right? And I don't want to screw things up by opening the position, but on the off chance that he actually finds a way to get this pawn, on the off chance he actually sees that this pawn is here, this trap could work. I hump. Okay. He didn't resign, so I'm not gonna resign, right? We battle this to the very end. Even if I'm a complete moron and I got myself into an endgame without realizing it. You know what I just he can go here. He can like legitimately just go here. And it won't matter because he can take this and then I can just take and then he would move. And then that's unfortunate. I don't wanna, cause the thing is, I don't want to disconnect the rooks because that would kind of suck, right? So what I'd rather do is I'd rather take the king to safety and like not lose. And see, normally I would be like taking action, right? Because but like I forced myself into this position where it like where nothing works, and I can't seem to figure out how to correct it. Okay, so he could probably come over here and then over here, or maybe over here. No, that wouldn't work. I'm trying to figure out ways he could okay, so he could come over here and then like bam, but you have to go here first, so I have to find a way to stop that. And that way is probably putting pressure on this pawn. Because if I can get the pawn and like advance there, I can kind of set up a gambit to get the rook over. And if he is stupid enough to go over here, I guess I can just take. Right, because I'm seeing this. Okay, so he's setting it up, right? Okay, so I gotta figure out how to combat that. Of course. Man, this guy's a genius. This guy's a genius, man. So, I just realized this is hanging. I legitimately just realized that. Oh my. And if I could If I could get over here and then... I wonder if he'd notice, though. Because he has like just a giant buffet of pieces for me to take. Okay. Which one is more instrumental positionally? Because I can actually get 2 pieces. Like, regardless. So which position is actually better for me? Because I'm like... I want to get rid of this guy. Right? But I also want to get these. So, assuming he takes that... Okay, so if I take this, he takes that, I take this, he can take that, but then I can take that, and then... Not really a good way to reverse it. Because I just freaking ate all of his material. I think. I might be stupid, but I'm not sure. And even if he does take this, he can't take this. Because then I'll just gobble up the rook. Ooh, feeling feisty today, are we? Okay. So what I don't like about this is that it can open up, because I do want this to like open up a thing where I can like get the pieces like in action, because no meddling pawns will try to screw with me, and then I can just take this. I'm like a freaking genius. Sacrifice the rook, baby. Oh, all those Gotham chess videos really paid off. Okay, so assuming he pushes, bam. What? That's not gonna be enough though. Ah, frickety frack. Okay, so if he comes down here. Okay, my best bet, I think, is to ultimately trap the king. Because, I mean, look, I'm up 2 points of material, as you can tell by the handy-dandy points calculator over here. But the 2 rooks versus a rook, bishop, and knight, it's not great. Right, so it's not like a great... Oh, wait, no, he's gonna ladder mate. Ah! Okay, okay. So, let's see, what can we do here? I guess I could, like, come over here and pray that his rook doesn't move. But okay, hold on, wait. No, I could literally just gobble up a pawn. Well, but do I want to? I feel like I could just bring knight and then over here. Okay, if this doesn't work, then I guess just gobble the pawn. Because I do acknowledge this little guy right here. I do wonder if he's going to like pull some brilliant move stupidity, and I'm just going to be like, but why? Well, why did you have to do that? I just realized he can literally go here, and like I'm going to have no way to stop that. I mean, like, I can do what I intended to do, but he can just take the thing. I don't know if he's going to see that. Because, like, I didn't see it until now, so he's probably not going to see it until much later also. But the thing I am worried about is that if he does somehow see something like this, I'm not gonna be able to defend that. I can't, like, I I can't go here, I can't go here, or here because of the rook, or here because of the bishop, or here. I guess I can go here, but what legitimately would that do for me? I guess I can go here. I can go here. Okay, so far, my only options are here, here, and here. Things aren't looking swell. You gonna make a move? I mean, I just been waiting for a move to be made. Bro, if I win on time. Oh man. Yeah, I think we're gonna like skip through this some. All right, bro. I I literally saw this. Like you can just move the thing up here. Do you think it's like? Do you think this is Oh wait, no. They actually can't. I'm so stupid. Could it? No way. Could it be possible that they saw Bam and Bam before I did? And then just decided to not do that because it would be stupid. Oh my. I Bro, you're down 3 minutes. If you want to win, if you want me to win on time, I can just win on I can win by resignation, all right? I don't want to wait another 20 minutes. Oh well, might as well think of tactics. So assuming he goes here, which I'm not sure is the best idea. What I would probably do is I would probably move over here because then I can just move this out of the way, but then I would be able to attack the king, which isn't a great idea. Maybe bring the king, actually, because this seems like a pretty good position. You got these two. I'm so great. All right, new 30 minutes. Let's go. Aw, man. I ran. Oh my. Oh, I think he's just boycotting me. Oh, never mind. Am I a bad person for assuming that? That he was boycotting me? Just stay back. I'll take. Alright, and then we move on. Okay, so what I'm planning is nothing short of wow, that's kind of bad actually. This is actually kind of a dog water position. Okay, so I want to get here, right? But I can't because everything sucks. So what I'm wanting to do is get the queen possibly backwards. If the queen goes here, but like See, I would have gone here and then realized, oh crap, my queen's hanging. Because there's not really a good move here. You would have to go here and then like lose the thing and then like do stuff, right? So my idea here, okay, you took, cool. All right. So the way this can work is if I go here, right? So let's just assume I go there. You can take, but you don't really have to. You can just go here. And above all, I would just stay there, honestly, because when you bring the queen out too early, it's kind of that would have been so embarrassing. That would have been so freaking embarrassing. And I mean, I sacrificed a knight for that, but now, well, I mean, he does have both my knights, which isn't good. But what I can do is I can literally just like, I can bring my queen. Yo. If I bring the queen and I go over here, okay, which is, ooh, that's a zesty position right there. So I can bring Queenie over here and go over here. Unless he moves the rook back, and then, I mean, either way, I'm just gonna go here and then take because I'm freaking awesome. What is this? I've never heard of that. Win the bishop, maybe? Okay. I don't get it because that was already guarding that square. The only possibility is that it'd be guarding one of these squares. I think that he thought I was going to go like here. But that wouldn't make sense given the fact that this was right there. And I want to start eating pawns. So what if he goes down here? Okay, well, what if he goes there, actually? Because if he trades off the bishop and the rook for a rook, that loses a lot of the positional advantage. I don't know why anyone would ever do that, actually. So I have this bad habit of like hitting my microphone. I really hope that I've been like actually talking into the microphone, because I have a feeling that like leaning like this has aimed my voice away from Okay, so I could defend these squares, and I don't think he would be able to do a whole lot about it. I could probably just move here and then attack the rook, but I have no doubt he would bring his pawn here, and then I'd be in a massive pile of trouble. But on the other hand, maybe he won't see it. I mean, Hope Chess has worked for me at least once this past time. Oh. Alright. See, what I don't like about this position is that I've trapped my everything, right? And I don't even have a pawn that I can move this time. So, what I guess I'm gonna have to do is probably take, or not take, why did I say take? I'm so stupid. Probably move here, and then if he tries the stupidity with the bishop, I can just take and bang, and then boom. Only problem being, it won't go boom. Because if he goes there, then I'll just take, and then I can eat pawns for sure. That my pawn meal will be amazing. I will send. If I move here, nothing can attack me. There's no sniper bishops or anything. Okay. Just eating pawns. Don't worry. Okay, I don't know about that one, man. I just... Ooh, this is looking kind of dicey. This is looking kind of dicey right over here. Okay. I've been in this situation before where I have absolutely no idea which move to play. So I guess if we're gonna do anything, I could probably go over here because there's no like imminent danger, right? I'm up 13 points of material. I could not possibly lose here, unless of course this lovely person decided to do things. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice the bishop. Not because I want to, but because I kind of have to. Because if I go here, then it's... Okay, and if he takes, then he... Oh wait, no, it's not quite mate, but it's something close. Oh. Well. That sucks, right? Because my original plan... Okay, so he's probably going to take now. Yeah. Which was a bad move because then I can just straight up do this. So I have a feeling he's going to go up here because there's no other way. And then I just straight up win the rook. And then check again. And I think I'm just gonna go and like eat piece. Eat piece sounds fun. Why would you do that? All right, and then I just gotta back rank on my hands and bibbity bop. Checkmate. Alright, 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 alright. Woo. Alright, so that was fun. I've actually gotten better somehow. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I got better. It's probably okay, so I've noticed something. Because I've tried recording games for like a separate channel, but then I realized I'm not cut out to do more than one channel at once. I can't even keep up with my first channel. So why would I start a second channel in addition to the first one? That would be stupid. Instead, I can just use this as filler, I guess. But anyway, during these other times recording, which I never will release because they sucked, but I did better because I was like talking myself through the process. I don't know what it was, but I was actually being smart. And I don't know how I managed to do it. It was just, you see, this wasn't a particularly insane game. This was regular ladder mate. I mean, this couldn't have been simpler. Anyway, I want to see what in the heck this is. That's interesting. I've never heard of that before, but sounds cool. Anyway, that was chess. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, by the way, I'm rather partial to light chess or lead chess or however you pronounce it. I'm gonna put the name up here. There you go. All right, so I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's something like that. Anyway, I'm rather partial to that site rather than chess.com because the puzzles are free. The courses are free, as far as I know. That's basically it. The only thing is, Lichess is like the free version of chess.com. Like it's and they don't charge you for playing against the most powerful bot. Which I think is pretty cool. I'm fairly certain they rely like entirely on donations, actually, which is really cool. Anyway, the only reason I didn't use Lichess was because I can't ever find anybody who like does 30-minute rapid games on Lichess. For whatever reason, they seem to be very few and far between. I guess most of them play Blitz because they think it'll be like, I guess because they think they'll get a better like win rate because the other person is going to be too slapped in the face by everything because of the speed. But then they themselves are also slapped in the face with the speed. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Shut up, Jack. Nobody wants to hear you talk. Thank you so very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, hit subscribe and like. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to do this in the future. Let's be honest with ourselves. You really think I'm going to stop procrastinating for that long? I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Anyway, but if you do enjoy this, hit like, hit subscribe, help get this video out to more people. Because I've noticed something. I released what I didn't know were copyrighted songs on my channel because I thought they were just like Supermarket Simulator specific songs. It turns out that the majority of the ones that I like were composed by somebody called Francesco Biondi, Piano Bar, and Romantic Comedy and Boutique Hotel, some of my favorites. All three of those are by him, and I didn't know this. And I looked him up and I was like, I've never heard of this guy. How has he done so much licensing work? Anyway, that's a whole rabbit hole we'll get into a different day, probably. But after I uploaded all 18 of those videos, plus the one that I had needed to release before, I gotten more subscribers, which was weird, because I don't recall having a gain of 10 subscribers over the course of 3 days. I don't remember having 10 subscribers gained over the course of like 4 weeks. So that was weird. But something's working. I can't figure out for the life of me what's working, but something's working. So I guess I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, because it's good. Anyway, then oh, I almost forgot. Hit the notification bell, and when you get dropped down on my knee, switch it to all. I forgot to say that in the last video, I think, because I'm just a stupid dum-dum. But anyway, go ahead and switch that to all rather than personalized, because personalized never works. Because why would personalized work? You really think YouTube knows you? You really think YouTube knows you? You're insane, man. Anyway, thank you again so very much for watching. You have a great day.